Hey everyone, I'm back with another book review. And this one's going to be a lot happier than the book review that I just did on The Iron Daughter. Because I actually loved this book. So the book I'm going to be reviewing today is With or Without You by Brian Farrey. And this is a debut book by Brian Farrey, and it was a phenomenal one. Basically it's about two boys, Evan and Davis, and they are seniors in high school, or they're ending their senior year of high school. And the opening scene of this book is them getting beaten up by a bunch of kids just because they're gay, which was really, really hard to read and very emotional and such bullshittery, because that is just horrible. I seriously have no sympathy for anyone that beats up anyone for being different, whether it's gay, or you're another race, or you're fat, or you're a girl, or whatever. I have no sympathy for those kinds of people. So needless to say, I was very emotional in the very beginning of this book, which is really what Brian Farrey was really going for in this book. This whole book is a really powerful kind of roller coaster ride of horrible proportions. But that's not to say that this book is horrible. It is amazing, because it just kind of, it's so good, I can't describe it. And I totally just went on a tangent right there. So let's get back onto the track of the plot, shall we? So after that happens, Davis basically finds this flyer of a group of people called the Chasers. And he reads it, and it's something like, you know, tired of getting beaten up or whatever, tired of getting put down, come to the Chasers meeting on this certain day and you'll feel a lot better about your life, or something like that. It's around, that's a paraphrase of what the flyer said. And so Davis convinces Evan to go to the Chaser meeting on that day, and they learn about the Chasers. And I won't really get into what the Chasers do, because that's pretty much a spoiler, so I'll just let you, that gives you an incentive to buy the book. So while Davis is sort of captivated by the Chasers and what they do, Evan is sort of torn between his friendship with Davis and his love for his boyfriend Eric. And can I just say that Eric was the most awesome character in this book. I loved Eric so freaking much. Oh, I go on all day about Eric, because he is just so sweet and so wonderful. Oh my god. Anywho, so Evan has been sort of hiding things from both his friends and his family regarding Eric. No one knows that Eric is his boyfriend, and he just keeps it his little secret, and that sort of causes problems in the book. And I won't get into that. That's all I'm going to say about the plot, really. There's a lot more you need to learn about when you read this book, because I think everyone should read this book. If you're old enough to handle mature content, it is so good, guys. It is so amazing. I read this book in like a day and a half. It was that good. Totally recommend it. A lot of great messages in this book that I think so many people need to read about. Not just about, you know, gay rights and stuff. There's a lot of other messages in this book, throughout this book. So very detrimental for teenagers. I think it's a very powerful, very moving book. And Jason Myers is quoted on the back saying, "As unnerving as it is page-turning, Farrey pulls it off with ferociousness and grace." And if you haven't read anything by Jason Myers, you should, because he's also a very amazing author, and that is a very good quote to describe this book. It is so good. Again, if you're not mature enough to handle the mature content, then, you know, keep that in mind. But if you can, then take a look at this book. It's a great read. I really loved it. So currently I'm reading two books, actually, which is kind of a bad thing, because the last time I read more than one book, I didn't do a review for like 2 months, so hopefully that won't happen. But I'm reading The Mission by Jason Myers, who I talked about a little bit earlier, and so far it's pretty good. I don't like it as much as Dead End, but I do like it. I'm that far in right now, about 100 pages in almost. And then the other book I'm reading is Room by Emma Donoghue, and my mom gave me this book to read because she really liked it and she wanted me to read it. And I'm about the same length as I am with The Mission, about 60 pages in this book, and this is also very good so far. So hopefully I'll have reviews for these soon. I don't know which one I'll finish first, probably this one, because The Mission is kind of bugging me a little bit, but I do like this book too. So I hope you all enjoyed this review, and I will see you guys next time.